Hello FleetReadyFam, welcome to FleetReadyGaming. My name is Savad and welcome to the channel. Today I thought we'd do another lore dive and check out some of the hidden lore in Star Citizen. So let's go ahead and check that out. So today we'll be covering the Fall of Caliban. This was an interesting article and an important piece in the Star Citizen / Squadron 42 lore, and I thought it'd be a fun one to cover. So let's go ahead and turn on some ambiance and get into it. Fall of Caliban. On the 7th of July, 2884, a Vanduul clan, led by a kingship, launched a surprise attack on the moderately populated planet Cryon, or Caliban II. The 88th UEE Navy Logistics Support Squadron were the only military forces in the system at the time of the attack. They managed to hold off the Vanduul for 2 days, allowing much of the planet's population to escape at the cost of nearly the entire squadron. Naval reinforcements arrived on the third day to engage the full Vanduul fleet, but they were unable to hold out against the onslaught. On the 23rd of July, 1884, after heavy casualties, Cryon and the rest of the Caliban system were lost to the Vanduul. In honor of their sacrifice, the 88th Squadron was retired, earning them the nickname the Lost Squad. This battle marked the last time a kingship was spotted by the UEE forces until the Battle of Vega II in 2945. Prelude to the battle. Small Vanduul raiding parties first began attacking Caliban in 2739. During the later years of the Messer era, 2546 through 2792, while the initial raid sparked fear in the system's inhabitants, causing a brief population drain, the skirmishes were largely casualty-free. As raids continued to occur at a steady rate of between 2 and 5 per year. The UEE installed a small naval presence along with system-wide perimeter sensors. The people of Cryon saw this response as inadequate. Political activism spiked among the populace, but the Messers sent no more aid. During the fall of the Messer regime in 2792, the military presence in Caliban was pulled away from the system to repress mass civilian uprisings elsewhere. A medium-sized Vanduul clan launched a raid on the largely undefended system, which claimed over 100 lives. The newly formed post-Messer UEE government ordered the 31st Battle Group of Caliban to fend off the invasion. Their efforts were successful in stopping the raid from spiraling into something much deadlier. Subsequent Vanduul raids dropped down to previously established levels of roughly 5 per year, finally peaking in 2959 when a single large clan clashed with the 31st Battle Group in the system's asteroid belt. This was the last Vanduul raid until 2884. By 2870, the 88th Logistics Support Squadron was Caliban's only protection. The attack. At 0443 Earth Standard Time, on the 7th of July, 2884, a Vanduul clan led by a kingship slipped past the system-wide sensor beacons. 2 pilots of the 88th on patrol near Caliban 4 spotted the clan. Both of them fired off a distress signal, but their messages were cut off before they could be completed. Not comprehending the scope of the threat they faced, the bulk of the 88th mobilized against the invading clan. 4 ships were lost to advancing scouts before the kingship was in sight. At the sight of it, CO Commander Sylvie Randall made 2 snap decisions. First, to send out comm drones requesting reinforcements, knowing that it might take up to 2 days for reinforcements to arrive. Second, to retreat back to Cryon to organize and defend civilian convoys. It was this decision that allowed over 3 million inhabitants to escape with their lives. By the time the second UEE naval fleet arrived, 49 SE hours later, there was nothing left to do but rescue any remaining people and abandon the system. The 88th Squadron, along with the Caliban system, were lost. It is estimated that over 5.5 million people died, though no official numbers have ever been released. Aftermath, analysis, and impact. No attempts were immediately made to reclaim Caliban. Though the kingship responsible for the bulk of casualties in battle returned to Vanduul space soon after its victory, UEE forces held off on moving in until casualties could be assessed. The UEE announced in 2891 that there were no active plans to retake Caliban until the Vanduul threat could be fully neutralized. In 2945, military strategists began to discuss possible future campaigns into the system to rout the Vanduul encampments. Historians believe that the decades of Vanduul absence in Caliban, combined with a thinly spread military, poor system-wide sensor maintenance, and an incomplete understanding of Vanduul intentions were what led to the invaders' decisive victory. Though the Tiber, Virgil, and Orion systems had already been abandoned to the Vanduul, military strategists did not foresee an attack of that strength on Caliban. The 88th Squadron was there in full force, but one squadron was not enough to stand against the firepower of a kingship. In honor of their sacrifice, Squadron 88, redubbed the Lost Squadron, was officially retired from the UEE Navy. Vanduul harvesters are actively consuming what is left of the Caliban system. Cryon, once a thriving, lush world, is now devastated. There is no known human inhabitants in the system. And that marks the end of the Fall of Caliban. Let me know what you guys think. From the sounds of it, it was a very brutal, invasion. The fact that in 2 days the system had to be abandoned and that they managed to, evacuate a little over half of the population, from what it sounds like, sounds like a logistical nightmare. But crazy stuff. It makes me excited to see what the fighting the Vanduul will be like in Squadron 42 and then eventually in the PU. These king ships, they sound absolutely devastating. Very interesting stuff. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Also, music choice was interesting today. We did a random synthwave podcast that's a part of our streaming service. Music was an interesting choice today. Didn't know what we were going to be getting, but it was enjoyable. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. If you like it with or without the music, also let me know. I just thought I would switch it up a little bit today. But with that being said, we're going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give that video a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We're at 90 subscribers, almost to 100. That's our goal currently. Once we hit that 100 mark, we're doing a giveaway. Now that we've hit the 90 mark, we are working on our active video that's going to explain the rules of the contest as well as what the prize is. So look forward to that coming here very soon. But I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.